Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory. It goes to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Brakathum to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. It's a brother Taziyar Benyamin from the GMS Kansas City Church. And this is this ain't gonna be a long lesson because I'm a little late in my daily routine today. But the title of the video is gonna be "These Promises Should Make You Hype," or these promises should, lighten your spirit. And starting off the week, because not always brothers start off the week hot with video ideas. Sometimes it takes the spirit to warm up, and by time you get done with camp, you just it kind of feel like you spiritually drained, man. So but it's like that. So I was kind of meditating on video ideas, and I really couldn't think of any. Then I just opened up the book this morning and read that Jeremiah 30, and I don't know, something about these prophecies. Something about these prophecies give you a whole new life, because you can see yourself playing in part of a bigger picture. All right, because these people lack direction, and I'm talking spiritually, because they always have direction carnally. We got to have upward mobility. You got to get a job that'll turn into a career, therefore you can retire and have a pension. You see? But where's the development of your soul? You just keep going to church and calling upon Jesus and just living a rotten and vain life. You know what I'm saying? Do you just keep pouring into your family and giving your family all you got eventually so they can grow up and do their own thing and whatever? Which, I'm not saying a family is wicked, because brothers have families. Brothers do have to pour into those things and tap into those things. But when we speak of the promises and we speak of the prophecies, these things light a fire inside of us, because it realigns us with our purpose and where we're headed in this life. Because I'm reading that Jeremiah 30, Lord talking about he gonna take us out of the hands of those that afflicted us and oppress those that have oppressed us. Which we hear those things coming into the truth, but the good not the good thing, but the beautiful thing about these scriptures is that you could read a precept one year, and then you could read it the next year, and it'll have different life to it. It will mean more. You'll have a deeper understanding. Getting out of captivity is something that we work for, we preach about, and we look forward to every day of our lives, man. That's why we do these videos. That's why we go out to camp. We ain't always looking for a flavor of the week. We ain't always looking for somebody to cuss out. Now, does rebuke happen? Yeah, it does happen. Do people have to be corrected? Yeah, people do have to be corrected, right? But preaching this truth, pushing this truth out, calling upon the Lord's name, you know what I'm saying? Making it plain for what the Lord is about to do in this life brings us the ultimate satisfaction, man. Because if you were to tell somebody in the world, because sometimes when you meet people, maybe like a casual environment or maybe like in a business environment, they ask, so what do you do? What do you do for work? Some people say, I'm an accountant for a corporate company. You know, or I'm a stockbroker. You know, or oh, I'm a electrician. You know, oh, I deal in you know, cryptocurrency. You know, but if somebody asked us, oh, what do you do? Say, you know, you say, oh, I do the work of the Lord in hopes of being one of the members written in Revelation 7. Then everybody's gonna look at you weird. You know, somebody asks, oh, what do you do? Oh, I go out weekly and preach daily in hopes of being one of the members in Revelation 7. People don't take that seriously. See what I'm saying? If you told somebody that your life goal was working in hopes of being one of the members of Revelation 7, come on, man. You can't get paid with that, nigga. You can't get no bitches with that, nigga. You can't get no Rolex with that, nigga. You see? But that's to a carnal man. You tell a spiritual man that, they will respect that and they will understand what you're trying to achieve. And that's why I say these promises should bring us life. You know, reading certain things, Jeremiah 30, Revelation 7, you know, all the other prophetic scriptures. You read those and now you like, man, whew. You know, this is what we are truly about. You know, Apostle Hard always brought up that Revelation 3:15. For ye are not for when you, I'd rather you be cold nor hot, but since you are neither cold nor hot, I'll spew you out of my mouth, man. You know, part of being on fire and part of being hot is knowing where you're headed and knowing your direction and what you're trying to achieve. You see? And it's football season coming up. All right. They don't go through this regular season and put their bodies through all this, you know, pain to just, you know, sit at home. No, everybody wants to do what? Everybody wants to be the last team standing at the end with the championship. Well, we have a bigger objective because we have to overcome the world, man. We have to overcome 8 billion other people, man. You see? Yeah, that could seem like a daunting task, but what YAHAWASHI say with the Most High, anything is possible. I'm going to get one precept and I'm going to wrap it up. Like I say, I'm a little late, man, so I don't want to feel like this is being rushed, but, you know, I want it to be edifying. Psalms 119 and 89. It says, Lamed, forever, O Lord, YAHAWASHI, thy word is settled in heaven. Thy faithfulness is unto all generations. Thou hast established the earth, and it abideth. They continue this day according to thine ordinances, for all are thy servants. Unless thy law had been my delights, I should then have perished in mine affliction. Unless the law had been my delights, I should then have perished in my affliction. I will never forget thy precepts, for with them thou hast quickened me. I am thine, save me, for I sought thy precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I will consider thy testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection, but thy commandment is exceeding broad, man. All right. But with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory, it goes to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders, your great millstone. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, bracket thumb to the whole full Shalom.